honey. You got a toy? Maple, where are you? Hi, Maple, come on. All right, we're packing up. Got a late start to the morning, but got up, answered some emails, watched some Hulu. Kind of just took it a little easy this morning, let the dogs kind of relax and play with their toys. We're actually switching rooms because we are in the ADA room and they like to keep that open as much as possible, but there was some mix-up when we checked in yesterday. So we're gonna open up this room in case anyone comes that needs the ADA, and then we'll go into another room that just got checked out just now. So we're gonna move our stuff just over a couple rooms. And that room is just, it's a little smaller, which is fine, but still has a king-size bed and has more like decorations on the wall for photos, because I wanted this like really cute photo of them on the bed. Maple, hi. Okay, let's get packed up. What do you think? We are now in our new room. It was just like a couple doors over, so we just have to like bring all the stuff, which was fine. It's still a king-size bed, but it has like this really cool tapestry. The other one didn't have that. And then the TV is right in front. They have these coat hangers, and then these like really cute like things about screw breadcrumbs. Not all who wander are lost. And then the bathroom is smaller because again, I was in the ADA one, so it's just like a normal shower instead of a big tub type of thing. Hey, Gumbos. And then back here, I think is gonna be the closet. Yeah, so there's a closet back there. And then they have a cooler in here where you can get ice and have a cooler. And yeah, so this one has about the same, just a tad bit smaller, which is fine. We don't need the room and we'd rather open it up for someone who does. All right, so I'm here over in northeastern Tahoe. We're in the Nevada side now. We crossed over on the highway, but we're staying in North Tahoe. And we decided to go check out a couple of like the beaches today, even though it's snowing. But we wanted to do a trail beforehand to just get the dogs' energy out, because the beaches, some of them, they're not very big, they're kind of icy and they're kind of by the road, so I didn't want the dogs to be off leash too much there. But here on the hike they can be off leash. Whew. It is like really windy, so I know I'm probably gonna sound like an alien, but we're doing a trail right now called Tunnel View Trail, and going to a place called Monkey Rock, and it's like about a third of the way up. I didn't want to do the whole thing because it is snowing and there's not really much views here. And so I'm gonna do that hike. Dogs go. And there's supposed to be a rock that looks like a monkey at the top. He's probably covered in snow though, but I thought it'd be a nice way for the dogs to kind of get up and get running. Because of all the snow happening right now. But apparently one of these rocks is supposed to look like a monkey or something like that. So I've been following just like the footsteps someone else has been putting. We're gonna look for a monkey rock. I don't know, it's supposed to like look over Lake Tahoe, which is that way. Found it! There he is, Mr. Monkey Rock. Whew. Dogs are just, they don't even care. But yeah, there's been really cool views. All these clouds right here, but it wasn't a hard hike at all, honestly. It's just, the path is pretty padded down. I'm just wearing boots and some spikes. I didn't wear snowshoes, but there he is, Mr. Monkey Rock. if you guys can see like all the snow blowing, but it's gotten pretty windy up here, so we're not going to take any photos and we're going to head down just to get out of this snow coming up. Bye, monkey. Dogs are dusted in snow. I don't know if you guys can see. So we're walking down. You had to walk up this like service road, and then you kind of cut off before it turns into construction or whatever. So it's on Tunnel Creek Road, and you can park here. There were cars parked here when I got here, but my car is just parked out on the side of the road, which makes it hard because there's so much snow right now. Like, there's not really anywhere to park, but you're not allowed to park in the construction areas. So, all right, guys, come this way. There's a car coming. We're gonna head to the beach and see. Oops. Head to the beach and see if we can get some beach photos, even though it's snowing quite a lot right now. All right, so I went to one of the beaches, which is Sand Harbor beach in Sand Harbor State Park, and it cost $10 to go in, but I just like drove through it just to see if I would even be able to get to the beach. And it looks like I can, but literally there are no views right now. It's pure just fog and cloud from the snow right now. And then I looked at my weather app and it's supposed to snow all day. So me being the person that woke up today pretty late because I don't know why, because I just decided to, because I'm on vacation and I don't want to wake up early every morning, was like, oh, I'm just going to sleep in and do stuff when I should have gotten up early because it was sunny earlier today and then it started snowing, which it wasn't supposed to snow according to the forecast, but it did. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back the other way, back into town, go to the hotel, organize my stuff, kind of get everything organized, get everything ready. And then tonight I'll put everything back in and then we will go ahead and, what's it called? Sorry, there's like a car that just drove really close to my car. We'll go ahead and pack everything up and then I'll wake up early tomorrow morning and then hit up these beaches when it's sunny. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to try to find some gift shops so that I can find souvenirs and like patches and pins. We're at Sand Harbor State Park and it's crazy to think that the beach has snow on it, but we're walking along by the docks right now. And dogs are allowed in this park on the off season, but not in the summer, so we thought we'd check it out now before we come back in the summer. And of course, it's snowing again. So we were trying to get to this beach, but the parking lot is closed off and I'm not allowed to park out here where I'm just idling right now while I was trying to figure out where to park. But it looks like some people have like walked this way, but it's about like 1.5 miles in, and I wanted to catch it for sunset, but it doesn't really look like there's gonna be that great of a sunset because again, it's cloudy. So might have to skip that beach, but we did go to 2 other beaches and the dogs are pretty dang tired. Maple. I don't know if you guys can see Maple's little head under there. And Gumbo's over there in the little bed. So we're gonna head back to the hotel and pack up our stuff because we're leaving tomorrow and get some stuff done. It is snowing again. Made it back to the hotel. It was snowing a lot when we got here. Just watching some TV. I heated up some water to make some ramen and have some snacks to eat. These are half and halves. We got some cute stickers. And the dogs are going to get a cow hoof so that they can chew on this while I eat dinner and they don't bug me. These are stinky though. There you go. There you go. Who said you could be on the bed with that? Good morning, good morning, good morning. where it's like late afternoon. Hi, Gumbo. Hi, Maple. We just currently checked out of the hotel. I had breakfast there and chatted with some people that were staying at the hotel, which was really nice. Hi, Shrimp. And we just stopped at the North Lake Tahoe Visitor Center and got some souvenirs. A lot of people have been asking me like where to get patches. So we normally collect patches for the dog's backpacks, or my backpack, and then everything's falling. I got a California one too. I got a snow globe because I'm like slightly obsessed with snow globes right now. And then a little pin. And I put these ones on my like school backpack and my dog. And then got some stickers. Stickers. Because I have a journal where I put everywhere I've been, and I usually try to like put a sticker from that place, and I just love stickers. So yeah, they're stickers. And they're relatively cheap-ish. I mean, it's better than me buying like t-shirts and things that I won't use. So I try to keep my souvenirs small because I go to a lot of places. So it'd be a lot if I had a lot of souvenirs. Hi, Gumbo. Nothing in there is for you. But go try. So we are now going to drive 3 hours south of Tahoe, around the lake. And we are going to go to a place called Mono Lake and maybe camp there for the night. Hopefully the weather is okay there because I know it gets higher up in elevation. So we will see. All right, time to drive. Oh my gosh, Tahoe, you so pretty. I don't even know where this is. I think we're in South Tahoe, but we just pulled off on this little viewpoint, and it is so freaking pretty. We haven't been able to really see the lake because it's been so snowy. My goodness, look at this. There are like 360 mountains just all around me. Like, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it's so sunny, which is a very different feel from yesterday. But I think it's gonna be sunny the next week or so, which I'm really excited about because I was cold. The sun is not the best friend though for photos, but it's okay. I'd rather have sun than pouring snow and me being cold. All right, we're giving up on this road. I got about up to that post and my car wouldn't make it any further because the snow is melting, which it's a complete dirt path under, and like this is like so, I don't even know what to call it, soft. Like my shoes are sinking right now. Whoa, I'm sinking. Oh my gosh. Like, look at my boots. So that wasn't gonna work. I like had to make a 360 and make a giant loop here. So I don't think this hot spring is gonna happen because again, it's just a dirt road and it's covered in melting snow right now and it goes uphill. So we're gonna try somewhere else and hope the roads are better. Oh, funny story, this car ahead of me in this Ford Explorer was pulling into that road as I was pulling out, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna make it because I think they're four-wheel drive actually in the Ford, but it's an older Ford Explorer and it has a little bit higher clearance than my Subaru Outback, and they made it just as far as I did and pulled back. So there's a different hot springs about 12 minutes from here, and I was talking to them as they were pulling out, and they said they're heading there. They said that one, the road is a little better, but it's more crowded, so that's why they went to this one, and that's why I actually wanted to go to this one too, but I have no idea how this one is pronounced, like Traditine, I don't know, I'd have to look it up. Hot Springs, so we're gonna go that way and see if we can, it's in Bridgeport, and see if we can get into there. Hopefully. I'll have to come to this other hot spring again when it's not snowy, but I did read that it was very hard to get there in the snow, unless you have like a Jeep, and even then it's pretty sketchy, especially when the snow melts. Like when it's frozen, it's a little bit better, just because the snow is not melting and turning it into literally quicksand mud. But let's see how this one goes. All right, these roads look a lot better. No snow on them. They are just bumpy dirt roads, but it looks like this one is well traveled. There's also a sign off the side of the road that tells you to go this way. So hopefully it's not too busy because it is the middle of the day on a weekday, and I'm still following the same people, so we'll probably see them at the hot springs. Made it to the hot springs. The dogs are just playing. Where's Maple? Oh, there she is. Maple, come here. Oh, Gumbo, that's mud.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Gumbo, what did you do? You are not my favorite anymore. You have to get in the car.
I know, but I want to put my tummy down.
Maple, what are you doing? What are you finding there? What'd you find?
Yeah, your phone. Oh, cool. What about you? I live in Reno. I just made a quick trip to Nana. Maggie Kim.
Maple, you so weird.
Reno is about 2 hours north from here into Nevada. Hey, Monty.
What are you trying to get?
Seems like I'm not going swimming now.
Yeah.
Okay, so literally the dogs are so muddy. Like Maple, Gumbo rolled in the mud. So I have the rinse kit, which I got at REI, and this thing is gonna be a lifesaver because it sprays them down so that they can be clean for the car. One-handed demo of my shoe. Rinse right off. It's still a road, but we are at Mono Lake, or Mono, I don't know. Hi, Gumbo. And we are heading to the South Bay to find these like tufa things. It's called like South Tufa, but they're supposed to be dispersed camping around where you can find like an established fire ring and camp there. So we're gonna hope we can find one to camp for the night overlooking the lake, and it's supposed to be like a super like saltwater lake or something where you can like float. I don't know. I'm not gonna try it because that sounds cold. Right, we made it. So there's like a side road here, and there's a little pull off, and apparently there's a couple of these, and it's right by the river, but you can tell there's an established fire ring here, so you can camp here, and the river goes right down there. So I don't know how to get down there really without clamoring this, which seems very dangerous because Maple goes down that way. But that looks like a nice little watering hole if it wasn't, 35 degrees. Maple's going for it. So in the summer, this would be a really nice place to like cool off, because they got that little pool right there, little waterfall thing going on. But I think this is where we're gonna camp for the night. Alright, got the tent all set up. Look at that view. Gonna watch the sunset. And then we got our little fire pit. I got making dinner soon. The dog's little area they're chewing on. And then my towels that are sitting out to dry, even though it's kind of windy, so I don't think that's gonna dry. And I've just been reorganizing my car a bit. I think I'm gonna pull my car kind of this way to block the wind maybe a little bit, because it looks like the wind is coming this way type of thing. So maybe I can block the wind a little bit, and that way it'll be secluded a little bit more. The dogs are just walking around doing their thing. Oh, look at that light. It's just about an hour before sunset. You can see the sun is. But we're down in South Tufa at Mono Bay, or Mono Lake. Oops, dogs are stuck. We'll get some sunset photos here and then go back to camp to eat dinner and make a fire and be warm and toasty and cozy. It's not actually that cold here compared to Tahoe, so it was actually relatively sunny and it's not super windy, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so we made it down here to South Tufa. Some kids over there. You kind of got that like sunset glow going on a little bit. Should have come like a little bit earlier, but setting up camp. But it's okay. We'll get a couple photos. I don't think there's like super much to take photos of here. They all look the same. Then we'll head out. Got a nice fire going. Dogs are in the tent. You guys can't really see anything. Here, I should turn my headlight on. And I'm making some pasta because I always seem to make dinner really late when I'm camping. There, that might help a little bit. There you go. And dogs are in the tent. Alright, we're in our tent. Everyone's got their extreme warmers on. We're all snuggled up. I'm in my sleeping bag. And we're gonna watch some movies on my phone before we go to sleep. Good night, everybody.